All right, people, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can go ahead and position an upsell for your chatbot services that you most likely aren't utilizing right now. And it really begins with the end in mind, kind of like, I think that's one of the habits of 7 habits of highly effective people. But one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of, I would say, freelancers make when they venture into the world of building and selling chatbots as a service is not really understanding how they're going to pivot that relationship onto doing the next thing. For most freelancers, what I see them doing is thinking like they operate under this imagination that this relationship is going to last forever. The truth is it's actually not. The upsell, I'll tell you up front, is you're either going to go ahead and transition this chatbot relationship into a maintenance relationship, or you're going to transition it into a training engagement, which means I'm going to go ahead and build this chatbot or these chatbots for you, and then I'm going to either continue to build other chatbots and other value offerings within those chatbots for you, or I'm going to go ahead and train your team how they can go ahead and actually add all these different features in there or continue to go ahead and maintain and update that chatbot. Why is this important? Because a lot of business owners, they may or may not see the value in all of the additional value offerings. You might have business owners that have partners, and maybe one partner sees the value and the other partner doesn't. So what do you go ahead and do? Well, as always, let's take this relationship from the very beginning. If you don't know how to build chatbots at all, then the first step is, as I always mention, build a functional chatbot as your demo. If you don't know how to build a functional chatbot as your demo, I highly recommend you check out this page. I'm also affiliated with this brand because I'm one of the co-founders here. We are going to show you how to go ahead and build a chatbot. It's one of the certificate courses that we offer. In addition to that, we also provide you with additional skills that shows you how to really leverage the assistance of AI to go ahead and generate a secondary income stream for yourself. And with that said, you can go ahead and schedule a discovery call. Discovery call is free, but you can schedule a discovery call to learn about all the skills that we show you how to leverage so that you can go ahead and finally escape the 9 to 5. With that said, let's go back here. If you have the skill and you have the demo, you want to make sure that your portfolio is looking very presentable. But the next thing is, one of my previous videos, I talked about the 6 different types of chatbot niches that you can go ahead and explore. That is going to be relevant across all different businesses and all different industries. If you have not watched that video, please go ahead and do so. But let's just assume that you already have. You need to go ahead and realize that not all of those chatbots are going to have immediate value or any value to your customer right now. What your customer is going to pay for the fastest is what hurts the most for them right now. So we talked about things like a lead generation chatbot, appointment setting chatbot, customer success chatbot, customer onboarding chatbot, sales training chatbot, internal knowledge chatbot. Some people, they want the internal knowledge chatbot right now because they feel like their team is taking so much time away from them, asking them the same questions over and over again. For some other business owners, they feel like, I really need the sales training chatbot right now because my sales team is absolutely driving me crazy. 2 of my top salespeople just left, and I'm training up new salespeople right now, and I'm taking on those sales calls myself, and that's absolutely killing my time. You need to find out what are their goals and help them create a list of priorities, because you can't attack all 6 chatbots at the same time or whatever custom features that they want you to go ahead and build in there. Now, once you actually have that in place, you want to define what are their budget and expectations. For the next year, how much do you want to spend utilizing chatbots to automate a part of your business? And you really want to get real with them because you want to know where this thing is going to end. I see one of the biggest mistakes with a lot of freelancers, product managers that are going into freelancing or people that don't have a tech background going into freelancing is they get 4 or 5K for their first chatbot, and they're like, oh wow, I just made 4 or 5K off of this one guy. I can make another 4 or 5K off of him next month and next month and next month. And if I get 3 clients like that, 3 times 5, that's 15. And then all of a sudden, they start getting one person back out, another person back out, because they start kind of overstaying their welcome, and then they have to go out there and do business development all over again, a lead gen, because they don't have any clients in their backlog, and they were thinking that relationship was going to last forever. That's one of the biggest mistakes ever. I would hate for you to fall back to ground zero. When you have the momentum, you absolutely need to go ahead and write it. So you need to go ahead and ask them, like, where do you envision this relationship? Like, I envision this relationship. These are just a few chatbots that I need. And if you have this conversation with them, you're going to find out. Some of them just really need that chatbot to provide this functionality right now, and the rest of it, they may not need for another 2 months or 3 months later, or they kind of never ever need it ever in their business. It'd be cool, but they don't want to spend any money in it. Or they want to go ahead and have you train one of their own people in how they can go ahead and maintain the bot, or actually continually to upgrade that bot to do other things. So with that said, a lot of freelancers, what I notice is that they make the mistake of like, okay, so why don't we do like a maintenance fee arrangement where you pay me $500 or $1,000 a month, and basically I'm at your beck and call. Like within 72 hours or a week, I'll turn whatever it is that you need over, and then I can continue to maintain and provide like limited upgrades. It doesn't take a lot of my time, but basically they're paying $500 to $1,000 like as an insurance policy to maybe use 3 to 6 hours of your time. I can tell you that I have seen this work before, but looking at the data, the majority of the clients that I've seen in this space, both mine and from other forums that I'm a part of, they much prefer that you train one of their own people how to use it and how to go ahead and upgrade the chatbot. And the reason for that is speed to lead. Even if they're okay with that arrangement, if they want something updated or they want some changes made, they want it right now, and you're going to be too busy, and you're not going to stop what you're doing because most likely they've already paid for your monthly retainer that month. So you're thinking to themselves, yeah, can I get back to you like maybe next week, or can I get back to you in 2 days? You know, because you may have just scored a new client that you're keen to make an impression on because you could see that you can make more money from these people. So the 3 ways that you can go out there and kind of set this thing up, and I encourage you to add the upsell as part of your offer during the initial pitch, be early and often with it, is this. What is it that you really need done in the next 90 days to 180 days? Like, what do you really envision for this relationship? Do you want me to ultimately build you that sales training chatbot? And then what happens after that is I can help you maintain it for $500 a month. Or at the end of this journey, do you want me to build another chatbot functionality for you? Or do you want me to train your team member up? And if you want me to train your team member up, that's going to cost X amount of dollars. You decide what your time is worth out there, but they're ultimately going to go out there and make it back. What I've seen a lot of people do is charge like $1,000 or $2,000, and they provide some live training, just like how you would tutor somebody back in school, or they just give them a list of training videos for a lower price where they can continually just basically watch these training videos and then basically just take on over from there. So regardless, you don't want to go ahead and fall under the trap of thinking that this relationship is going to go ahead and last forever. It's honestly not. I hope it does forever, but this is why having that constant and consistent lead generation and a backlog of clients that you're wanting to work with, even if you don't have the bandwidth to work with new clients, still spend some time generating leads, because you never really know when maybe one or all of your clients are just going to disappear on you, or decide like, hey, we decided like we'd like to go out there and hold our engagement. And then you're back to ground zero. Hopefully you had enough of some financial runway so that you can go out there and kind of weather out the storm before you go ahead and generate your next AI automation client. With that said, my name is Rich, creator here of Boss Foundry. Until next time, I look forward to speaking with you very, very soon. Please go ahead and schedule a call so that you can go and actually learn more about how to equip yourself with the skills, and join all of my social media channels, the Discord channel, Instagram. We're going to be posting up a lot of free content for you on there so that you can ultimately escape the 9-to-5 grind.